Today on H.O.W. Motorsports, we are giving you an update on all of our rigs and our upcoming rides that we have. So, little update on my buggy. It's got no motor. So, we've been limping Morris Mountain, the last Gulch's ride. It's technically had a blown head gasket, and we've just been limping it along, and we decided to take it to the machine shop and get some upgrades. So we took it to the machine shop. We're doing a LC Engineering Stage 4 cam, aftermarket valve springs, new lightweight flywheel and clutch. We're doing possibly headers, possibly ignition and distributor. They have LC Engineering has their Pro distributor, which is a vacuumless mechanical advance distributor thingy for the 22Rs. So I'm thinking about using that. We also have a trip in March. When is it, Jordan?
Don't know. Maybe.
I think 11th. March 11th, we're going to AOP, and then in September, we're going to Moab. So 2 big trips this year already on the books. So I have to stop neglecting my buggy and fix some broken stuff on it. And so we'll go over what's all broken right now. The ram leaks, so I'm taking it apart and I'm gonna rebuild the ram. It's got OG Longfields in it right now. I'm getting ready to put some 300M RCDs in it, and then have the OG Longfields for my backup shafts. I got to build new drive shafts because my drive shafts are pretty bent. So I'm gonna get new drive shafts built before we go on our big trip to Moab. The transfer cases were just redone, so they're good to go. The rear, the back of my buggy has stock shafts in the rear. I've never really broke any, even on 40s. I broke one axle shaft when I hit a bad undercut, but I'm gonna go ahead and do chromoly rears from Trail Gear and go through the rear and front axle 100%, and then acquire some more spare parts because I don't have good spare parts. So extra third members, stuff like that. And that is the update on my buggy. Let's go to Jordan's buggy and see what he has to do.
Alright guys, my buggy, it runs and drives, but brakes are really bad, poor design in the beginning. Got to build some kind of hoop to stop from hitting stuff in my brake. So I broke 2 bolts off already, the brake lines. And then the front brakes aren't working at all. So all I have is rear brakes. So I got to do new pedal, new master cylinder, and pretty much new full lines all the way front to back. Got a little bit of a running issue I got to figure out. Just breaking up really bad. And other than that, that's about it for upgrades to do this. It's not going to Moab because we don't have room.
Yeah, we don't have room on the trailer. We're actually, Joe and Suzanne are taking our big trailer, and they're gonna take my buggy and Wiles's buggy and their 2 Jeeps for us, and we are gonna actually fly out to Moab. So, because with our work, we can't get off for that long to drive out there. So they were kind enough, big shout out to Joe and Suzanne for towing our rigs out there for us. But old trusty, but we've got Wheelwood master cylinder right now, and we kind of didn't
know what we were doing.
Yeah, we didn't know what we were doing when we were setting it up the first time, and we thought bigger was always better, and turns out we were wrong. So we've got our Wheelwood master cylinder that is the complete wrong size for what we're doing, but we have been doing quite a lot of research on brakes and figuring out what we need to run. And well, Jordan has, not me.
Yeah.
So Jordan's actually did the formula and figured out what size brake lines we need to run everywhere. We need to troubleshoot the fronts.
If you ever need help with it, check out Busted Knuckle Off-Road. Good video on brakes.
Yes.
All the formula page and everything's on their website.
Yeah, it's on their Busted Knuckle. Jake Berkey and his crew, they are phenomenal, and a lot of good how-tos. All right, so the Comanche blew a hole in the radiator about this big. No, yay big.
It blew the side off, I think.
Yeah, it like blew the side off, you know, old as all get out. So it has got a new aluminum radiator on the way, and that's pretty much all this thing needs.
It works.
It works. It's a pretty solid rig. Like, it's not put together very well. We didn't build the suspension. We kind of got it in, like, as y'all know, on a trade, and it works. It's not 100% proper, but it works. So it's just needs a radiator and it's good to go.
Yep. And Ricky wanted to leave the cage like that. He don't want to paint it. He likes the old rusty look.
Yeah. So,
he likes it a little rough around the edges.
So it is staying rusty. All right, so this is Wiles' rig. It is over here for some upgrades. He definitely tore up the front end at Morris Mountain when he rolled it. Good stuff. He has a clapped out 4.0, and she's had a long, hard life. So we are looking at upgrading the 4.0 and either doing a 4.7 stroker or just a good fresh rebuild. We're not actually sure what direction we're going with right now. The second problem he has is his Dana 300 is held in with a ratchet strap right now. He broke where the Dana 300, the adapter plate from the transmission to the transfer case, he broke that off. So we're doing a full Dana 300 cross member support because it doesn't have one right now. It's just hanging off the back of the trans. So we're doing kind of like you do with the Atlas supports. We're doing a Dana 300 support. And Wiles is also has some upgrades, getting some new drive shafts, getting some spare parts together, and getting this thing tip top for Moab since he's going out to Moab with us. So that'll be a fun trip. Oh yeah, Ray bought this. I kind of mentioned it a little bit on the other video, but which side is it? It's probably this side, of course, the hard side to get to.
I don't even see it. Yeah, it's in the front.
Okay, it's in the front.
There's a little hole.
It's got a little hole in the motor, as you can see right there. That's a nice size hole. So, he bought this thing from one of our buddies. Yeah, little to nothing Cherokee. So he wanted to build him a cool Cherokee. So we've got another motor over here, over this way, right there. It's leaking all over my ground. Frame stiffeners. He's gonna do long arms and just make a pretty cool little Cherokee daily driver / rig thing. So just to kind of throw that a little update for y'all. So if you like this video, hit that like button, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and like always, get out there and build something. Oh yeah, don't forget, go to howmotorsports.com to get some awesome swag and and all that good gear and stickers and all the cool stuff we sell.
Get out there and help us build something.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.